ETV Sports presents Eagan High School Wildcat Basketball. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Lakeville South Cougars.
Hello all and welcome to this Friday night special of high school basketball. Tonight's feature matchup is the Eagan Wildcats versus the Lakeville South Cougars. I'm Jaron.
And I'm Sam.
And tonight's matchup should be really something special. Both teams coming off of a win, trying to start building a streak to push towards this postseason.
Oh yeah, both teams need this win desperately. Whoever team wins this game, they get the momentum going heading into the postseason. Eagan came off a win last week against Rosemount, and Lakeville South came off against a win against who? Who did Lakeville South play though?
Not sure, but Lakeville South came off a 57-53 win with Riley Malman scoring 20 points in that game to give them the win.
Oh yeah, the last time these two teams met, the Wildcats were down 1 at half, so Lakeville was up 1, but Lakeville ended up pulling it out in the end, 54-33, beating the Wildcats by 21.
And a pretty large student section here for the home team, the Wildcats.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you'll cheer on their team, maybe get a win for the Wildcats. Both of these teams were highly contested last time they played.
Starting lineups are just being announced right now.
And Lakeville South has two brothers in their starting lineup, both number 10 Tyler Malman and number 25 Riley Malman. Tyler is a senior while Riley is a freshman. Both pretty big kids.
Yeah,
Riley
both
is
of them
6'9" and Tyler is 6'6".
Yeah, both of them are pretty big. Both their size is definitely going to be a factor against the Wildcats here tonight. Wildcats are definitely on the smaller end here. But, you know, their shooting can also help out a lot. Against the big guys, they can also drive to the basket, get some in-close looks.
It'll be interesting to see how well the Cougars play through those two big men. If they'll utilize them on the inside or if they're versatile enough and play on the outside.
Yeah, I'm thinking number 10, Tyler, is more of an outside player. Number 25 is their post here tonight for Lakeville. Wildcats starting five, definitely smaller. We'll see how it plays out here tonight. Should be an interesting one to see.
Yes, it should. And we're just moments away from this opening tip. Bo Bailey, it appears, will be jumping for the Lakeville South Cougars.
And it looks like Ben Kazemzak will be jumping for the Wildcats. Both very high jumpers, though. Both of them can dunk with ease.
Yeah, an athletic pair right
Yeah.
here. And here we go. Bo wins the tip. Lakeville Southball, here's Jackson as their starting point guard.
He's a very good shooter. I used to play against him in AAU ball, and he could make every shot from anywhere. Looks like the Wildcats are starting in man.
Tyler into his
Lot of
brother
help.
Riley. Riley going to work. Stopped by the Wildcats and throws out of bounds.
Good defense there from the Wildcats to start. Guarding the big man. Looks like they're doubling down every time he has the ball.
Yeah, that double team hopefully will prove effective for the Wildcats. On that first possession it did. And here's Lucas Leiter.
Probably the best ball handler on their team right here.
Yep. Wildcats starting point guard. Caden Hansen up on the wing right now. Hands it off to Kazemzak. Want to work on Malman.
Got to start looking for a shot early. He was the high scorer last week against Rosemount with 18.
Lakeville South comes up with the stop. Passes it up to Bailey. Tyler into his brother. Powers through the contact, just cannot finish. And he'll pick up a foul in transition. That falls on number 12, Riley Malman.
That's a good way to box out by Hanson there. Maybe flustered number 25, Riley Malman there, and made him push him over and get a foul call.
Yeah, and get some fouls early on these big guys. It'll help at the end. Maybe they'll foul out.
Yeah, for sure. First foul of the game on either team here. Still 0-0 early.
And limit their playing time because the Wildcats are not big at all.
No.
I can see the Cougar big men giving some trouble.
Yeah. A lot of shooters, though, for the Wildcats. A lot of them.
Here's Leiter. Zemzek on the wing. Inside drive.
Good
It's
drive
fouled
there.
on the way up, and it'll go to the line.
Got to make their free throws early here if they want to get a good start off to this game.
And that's the second personal foul on number 25, Riley Malman.
That's pretty big there.
So he'll go back to the bench after this first free throw by Kazemzak. In and out. Number 20, Jake Girl, will replace Malman.
A little bit less size in the game here for South. Maybe Wildcats can exploit it a little bit.
Kazemzak makes the second. That's the first score of the game.
A little bit of a zone here for the Wildcats. 2-3 zone here.
Yeah, switching up the defense on some of these early possessions. Bailey, baseline drive runner, gets it to go.
He's really good for Lakeville South here. He's very quick, can get up high, and can shoot the ball.
And he just found the gap to drive right there off of that zone.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to break it. Leiter struggling up top, gets it to Kazemzak though.
Got to get something going here.
The chance kicks it to James, baseline drive up top to Leiter.
Jalen's also got to start looking for his three here early, as he's a very good shooter.
And the Wildcats turning over there.
Just not enough passing and cutting there from the Wildcats. I think maybe a little bit too stagnant.
Yeah, just a lot of ball movement just on the perimeter. They need to get into the paint, get some paint touches.
Got to drive and dish a little bit more here.
Yep. And the Wildcats are staying in that zone. Maybe not. Looks like they're in man.
Yeah.
There's Jackson up top, defended by Leiter. Jackson three-pointer. Good.
He is a great shooter from the outside, a great shooter.
Yeah, Leiter needs to stay close to him now.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he can hit it for sure because he just knocked down that first one. A chance here on the wing. Zemzak now. Left-handed drive. He'll go to the line again.
Nope, charge is called on Kazemzak. That's Kazemzak's first foul of the game.
Could have seen that foul going both ways.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even know if he was set or not.
Bailey uses that ball screen. Can't get by the Chance. The Chance playing good defense. Jackson another three.
There's two.
And it's 2 for 2 early in this game.
Got to stay close to that guy for sure.
Leiter bringing up the ball for the Wildcats. Caden Hansen up top. Zemzak now with the ball. Jalen James kicks to a Chance baseline drive.
Just a little bit too strong on that from the Chance, but good drive though. Way to get it inside.
Paczynski now. Jackson another three gets
Wow.
and convert and hits the
Beautiful.
three-pointer as he was getting fouled.
That is a great shot right there. That's good focus there. As he was getting fouled, fall down to the ground, still make the shot. He's 3 for 3 early in this game. He has 9 points already.
And none of his looks have come easy, too.
No.
The defense has been right on him.
Yeah, he's working pretty hard to get open shots.
Now in for the Wildcats is 22, Kurt Olhuse. And Jackson converts the 4-point play. Don't see that too often.
Nope, not often at all. Timeout here is called by the Wildcats. Wildcats just got to slow it down, get more action, go into the basket, drive and kick a little bit more. Lakeville South, just keep doing what you're doing, honestly. I mean, they haven't done anything wrong, as you can see, 12-1 lead here early.
Yeah, Lakeville South's three-point shooting so far has been on point.
Yeah, it's for sure been on point, especially for Jackson. You got to get out on him. He's a great shooter from everywhere.
Yeah, hopefully that number 22, Olhuse, who just came in for Leiter, can play some closer defense on Jackson. Leiter wasn't doing too bad, but Jackson's got that quick release and can get it up in a hurry.
Maybe Wildcats go to a zone here, possibly.
Yeah, the Wildcats only tried zone that one possession.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if they'll go back to it. Might want to try something different though, especially with Jackson.
Yeah. For sure, because he's freaking lighting it up from out there.
All players return from that timeout that were on the floor previously. Here's Olhuse taking up the ball for the Wildcats.
Just change of point guards here for the Wildcats.
Zemzak uses the ball screen. South switches. A chance in the corner.
All switching here for South. Good tactic.
Zemzak drives, kicks to the chance. Kurt Olhuse with the three short. And here come the Cougars.
A lot of movement here from South early, setting up a play.
Jackson with the right hand kicks to Malman. Kuczynski now with the ball. Kuczynski again. Bailey.
Good passing and cutting here from Laker.
And good defense by the Eagan Wildcats.
Yeah,
so
great
far.
defense. Not letting him get into the basket at all.
There's Olhuse staying close to Jackson. Don't want him to shoot a three. But here's Baczynski for one, and he gets it to go.
A lot of good shooters clearly here from South. A lot of good shooters. Wildcats got to get on them, otherwise it's going to be a long game.
Wildcats need some threes of their own. As that shot by Kazemzak does not go in.
Setting up a play here.
And a moving screen on number 20, Girl.
And
get Jackson a good look.
coming in for the Wildcats here, number 3, Finn, number 4, Jack Carlson, number 55, Aiden Schmidt, and number 1, Tyler Ernst.
Wildcats a little outsized with this lineup as well.
Oh, yeah. They did bring in Aiden Schmidt, though, who is 6'6", I believe.
And the Cougars really haven't exploited that. They've just been getting three-pointers up to give them this lead.
Yeah, they've been feeling it from the outside so far, clearly.
Ernst. Olhuse up top. Gets past Malman, stays with him. Good defense by Malman there, but Aiden Schmidt gets offensive rebound.
Good offensive board there. They need to keep crashing the glass, getting second chance opportunities.
Bailey with the ball. Takes it on Ernst and converts.
It's a good drive there from Bailey. Another timeout called by the Wildcats. 30-second timeout. Got to stop the dribble penetration, because if they drive, they can either make a layup or kick it out to 3 for a three-point shot.
Yeah, the Wildcats have been struggling since their previous timeout. They still have not scored, only have 1 point.
Yeah, they got to get something going inside. And if it doesn't go inside, just drive and kick, because they do have a lot of shooters out there, especially Jalen James, who has not had a field goal yet tonight.
And the Lakeville South Cougars have been playing really good defense
Oh,
to
yeah.
go along with their amazing shooting. So
Yeah, they've been playing great defense. Great.
Wildcats need something to go now.
Maybe a set play called by the coach there in the timeout.
Here's Olhuse now, defended by Bailey. Ernst up top.
Traveling
Nice
called
shuffle
there.
his feet. Good defense by the Lakeville South again, making Ernst shuffle them feet.
That was a good way to get in low, though, from Tyler Ernst. I mean, if he can drive and just stop his feet, maybe he can kick it out there for a 3, which is what I want to see here.
Lakeville South trying to score off of that turnover. Bailey uses the ball screen.
Number 24, Jack Adlers came in the game for South. Wow, wow, wow,
Jackson
wow.
remains perfect from the three-point line.
He is feeling it from
He's already
outside
up
right
to
now.
13 points. Schmidt working in the post, right-handed hook.
That's a good move. Oh, I don't agree with that call.
And it appears he shuffled his feet as well.
Looked like he took 2 steps there and low. I don't know.
And
I wasn't right there, but I don't know. It didn't look like it traveled to me.
yeah, Wildcats need to limit these turnovers, need to get as many shot attempts as possible if they want to keep up with South. Nice
Beautiful.
pass by Bailey.
Yep. That's a good look inside there from Bailey.
And that was number 20, Girl, scoring off a dime.
They're just doing everything right now, and Cooper Jackson is just feeling it.
Here's Jack Carlson, number 4, the point guard now for the Wildcats.
Seeing some of his first varsity time in a while.
O'Malley mid-range, can't get it to go. Wildcats struggling on the offensive end. They're in a drought. Perimeter ball movement by the Cougars. Here's Bailey. And gets fouled on the floor. Good take by Bailey there on the smaller number 4, Carlson.
Back into the game, here's number 13, Ben Kazemzak. Coming out is Tyler Ernst.
And a really big mismatch between Carlson and Bailey
Yeah, for sure.
on that last play. Nice defense there by the Wildcats to force a turnover. Here's O'Malley. Kazemzak shoots a 3.
Got it. He has all 4 here to start for the Wildcats.
And then finally the Wildcats add some more points to the scoreboard. Nice shot by Kazemzak there.
That's that driving kick right there. Good drive there by the South, and he almost fought through the contact to get that and one. Coming to the line for 2 shots, here's number 32, Abe Strader. First foul there was on Finn O'Malley.
And Strader gets the first to roll in there. Number 22, Mitchell, into the game for the first time. And number 10, Malman, back into the game.
Also number 3, Joe Baczynski back into the game for Lakeville.
Strader a little short on that second one. And Tyler Malman will get a foul as he tries to go over the back on Schmidt.
That's his first foul. That is the team's 5th foul. 4th, my bad.
And number 3, Baczynski, tried to get a steal there, but he'll be called for the reach. Now they're up to 5 fouls.
They're a little bit too aggressive there.
Zach with the ball.
Mitchell guarding him.
Not a whole lot of movement by the Wildcats early in this.
No, got to get something going inside. Can't just sit around the top. That's never going to work.
And Carlson is double teamed in the corner.
That's good defense there from the Cougars, as they've done all game, as the Wildcats only scored 4 points so far.
And now 21 Bailey is back into the game. There's Kazemzak at the 3-point line, defended by Mitchell. Carlson will try a 3. Misses it all. Nice rebound by Kazemzak. And the Wildcats can't get the second opportunity.
And the possession out here will stay with the Wildcats. Cam the chance for a good hustle there to get the jump ball.
Nice pass. Wide open Schmidt under the basket.
There we go. That's something inside.
Wildcats starting to figure it out a little bit here. Need to start chipping away at that lead the Cougars have. Mitchell trying to get the chance, passes it out.
Bailey out top. Good defense here from the Wildcats in this possession.
Here's the inside pass to Mitchell is no good. Deflected by LaChance.
That's good defense there from LaChance. Good defense on this possession so far by the Wildcats too. 8:52 left to go in this first half. Cougars lead 23-6 over the Wildcats.
And that rebound will be off 13 Kazemzak. Good look for the Cougars there on that out of bounds play.
Yeah, I just couldn't convert it.
And they'll try again here. Similar setup. Paczynski inside drive, pulls up. Can't make
Pretty
it.
good move though. Got it in the middle.
Wildcat fast break. Kazemzak with the hesitation up top. It'll be off the Cougar hand. Wildcats
Still
ball.
great defense there from the Cougars though. Not letting the Wildcats get inside or really do anything at all.
Carlson here. Schmidt will take the mid-range. Tried to follow his own rebound. Just
That was good hustle.
couldn't pull it down. Mitchell inside drive, good help defense.
That's good though. That was a good driving kick though.
Paczynski couldn't get that three to go, and now here's Kazemzak.
There's a charge.
I thought that was a good call. You can't lower your shoulder like
Yeah.
Kazemzak did there.
Yeah, I agree.
Regardless if the defense was set or not, if you lower that shoulder, it's bound to be a charge.
Yeah, I agree with the ref there on that call.
Really good defense so far by Lakeville South, as seen in that last play. They've only allowed 6 Wildcat baskets. Points.
Yeah, they're playing really good defense here to start off this game, not really letting the Wildcats do anything at all. That's an inch.
Tough shot by Bailey.
Yeah, really tough.
Here's the chance with the ball inside. Kicks to Aiden.
Good tip away there by Mitchell though.
Aiden Schmidt couldn't really get the ball. Bailey will shoot a three.
Wow.
Really good shooting by the
Yeah.
Cougars.
They're stroking it right now.
Chance, nice drive.
It's a good move.
Gets fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2.
Foul there will go on. White, number 10, Tyler Malman. That is his second foul, team's 6th foul on the game.
A chance a little long on that first free throw.
Gotta make these for sure. If you want to have a chance, gotta make your free throws. Back in the game, number 5, Cooper Jackson for South, and number 32, Abe Stratter.
Number 22, Kurt Olhus will replace the chance. Straighter into Mitchell. Try to kick it to the opposite wing, but stolen by Carlson. Here he comes.
Yep, just a poor pass there from Mitchell.
Inside to Schmidt. Gotta make that at this point.
Yeah, we gotta make those. Only have 7 points so far in the game. We gotta make your layups.
Bailey will
It's a
shoot
good,
a three.
good look. Really good look.
In and out. Number 14, Hansen, comes back into the game.
1-1 here for the Wildcats as the Cougars have 7 fouls. Jalen probably the best shooter on the team.
Gets the first to go.
Best shooter, best free throw shooter.
Yeah, he hasn't had a whole lot of shot opportunities in this game. He needs to get going for these Wildcats.
Yeah, if they want to win this game, he's got to have a lot of points.
Number 23, LeChance back into the game after a quick rest. Jackson with the ball here, defended by Olhus. Tried to get Bailey on that backdoor cut, just threw it a little too late, was Jackson.
That was a good cut, though, by Bailey there. If that would have gone through, that would have probably been a layup. We haven't seen a press from either team here so far in this game.
Wildcats might need to get in that soon, though.
Yeah.
Try to get back this lead. And the Wildcats, another careless turnover. Here's some pressure by the Wildcats. Just some full court man-to-man.
Boy, is he fast, though.
Mitchell trying to go to work on LeChance. He's struggling so far in his
Yeah, he
drive.
is. He's had a bunch of turnovers so far early.
LeChance will shoot a three from the corner, long. Rebounded by Mitchell.
Travel's called there on Mitchell.
Kurt Olhus here is the point guard for the Wildcats.
Jalen's got to start looking for a shot here. They need a lot of threes to go down right now.
O'Malley on the wing. Hanson up top inside to LeChance. Nice finish by LeChance.
It's a good move right there.
Bailey thought about shooting the three there.
Might have been a good decision the way that they're shooting it so far.
Oh, yeah. Not a great pass by Bailey, and then he'll pick up the foul as well. Wildcats starting to gain a little momentum here.
Yeah, getting a little bit of momentum here late in the first half. Got to get stuff going, though, right away because they're down 15 right now, and you can't be down 15 going in the second half.
Yeah, I need to close this gap going into halftime.
Yeah, way too much ground to make up.
O'Malley makes the first.
He's a pretty good free throw shooter, too. He's only a sophomore as well for the Wildcats.
And he'll go 2 for 2 at the line, despite a Lakeville South fans yelling.
And that was interesting right there.
O'Malley not phased at all. Bailey with what looked like an offensive push-off, but they must have called the foul earlier than that.
Yeah, I think the push-off was after the initial contact.
That foul is on number 22, Kurt Olhus, his first foul, team 6th.
Yep.
So South will be in the bonus on the next foul from the Wildcats. And Bo threw it off LeChance there.
There's that rebounding right there. It's a good rebound there by Riley Manman.
And a nice try by Bo to throw it off of an Eagan defender, but
Oh, yeah.
could not convert the play.
One of the oldest tricks in the book, but it works almost every time when their back is turned. They can't see you.
Oh, yes. And here's Riley Malman at the line. Hits the first.
Pretty nice stroke there for a big man.
Yeah. 6'9" Riley Malman. Pretty big guy. And makes them both. Huh?
That's something nice to see if you're a coach, though, from a big man who can make free throws.
And
If you watch.
And it's hard for the other team, too. Usually at the end, you want to play a little hack-a-shack.
Yeah. That's a basket there by Finn O'Malley. Yeah, that won't work if the big man is just making all the free throws. Then you don't know who to foul, and then you're just out of luck.
And you hope it doesn't get to that point, but it
Yeah.
might end up being that way for the Wildcats with how they're playing.
Yeah, not the best start here.
Jack Adler, number 24, will be at the line. And number 20, Girl, is back into the game for the Cougars. They'll shoot 1 and 1.
First one's good. This is the second one? Wow, he got up high for that rebound.
Yeah, Bailey, pretty athletic player.
Good shot, fake.
Nice pass by Bailey.
Beauty.
Inside.
Wow. That was pretty right there.
That was a good finish by Girl, too, on that reverse layup. James inside. A chance on the perimeter here. Carlson up top, hands it off to O'Malley. Pull it from O'Malley, just long on that one. The Wildcats will get a second opportunity here. Wildcats struggling a little bit to hang on.
Carlson's got to shoot that. He's got to shoot that. He's a good shooter. He's got to shoot that.
And the Wildcats need some threes too.
Yeah, they need a lot of them quick. Knocked out of bounds there by Lakeville South player. Stays with the Wildcats.
And number 10, Tyler Malman, will return, as well as number 22, Mitchell. And for Eagan, number 22, Olhus.
Size in here right now for the South. And a 5 count.
Struggling to get it inbounds, or good defense by the Cougars.
Great defense.
Here's Malman.
Travel there.
Blocked.
Looked like he might have pushed off there too.
He was expecting the contact from 14 Hansen, but Hansen fell down beforehand. So Malman had no other choice but to shuffle his feet.
Yeah. I've done that a couple times, like ran super fast, someone hit him, and then I fell down, and they fell down as well.
Yeah, just pulling the chair if you're the defense.
Yeah.
Works pretty well. Olhus inside drive. Jalen James, there's a 3-point attempt.
Just a little long. Forced that one a little bit.
But the Wildcats do need something to go, and here's a 3 from Bo.
And a foul there on James boxing out. 3 shots here coming from Bo Bailey.
Bailey makes the first. With potential here to get up to 10 points if he makes the next 2.
Pretty big lineup in here right now for South. Coming back in right now for the Wildcats, number 13, Becca Zemzak. Exiting the game is number 15, Jalen James.
Little under 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Wildcats need something to get going. Bailey makes the 3rd free throw, and he'll be replaced by number 5, Jackson. Haven't seen a whole lot from Jackson lately.
Yeah.
Also hasn't had many opportunities, but he was sure hot in that first part
10
of the first
minutes,
half.
yeah. He's feeling, he's 4 for 4 still. He hasn't shot another shot.
Wildcat passing on the perimeter. Carlson up top. Olhus now left-handed drive, kicks to LaChance. He'll shoot a 3. way long on that. That'll be a foul on number 14, Hansen, trying to go for that offensive rebound. That's only his first personal foul.
Yep. Team's 10th, though, so he'll get 2 at the line.
And number 22, Mitchell, will shoot 2.
First one's good there for Mitchell. Back into the game, number 32, Abstrader. And coming out is someone I did not see. My bad. Second one's good from Shea Mitchell. Back into the game for the Wildcats, number 3, Finn O'Malley. Coming out is number 23, Cameron Chance. Cougars lead by 20 here with 2 minutes left to go in the first.
There's some full court pressure by South.
First press we've seen all game from either team.
Yeah. Kazemzak pretty fast ball handler.
Yeah, very fast.
Carlson will not get a chance at that 3 because number 3, O'Malley, will pick up the charge.
He was set right there. That was good. That was a good charge right there. He didn't move, stood his ground. That's tough to do, though, when you got a big guy flying right at you and you don't move out of the way and just take it.
Jackson, there's another 3-point attempt, and he remains perfect.
He's on absolute fire right now. I've not seen his shooting display like this in a long time. I'll tell you that much, folks.
Some really good defense here by the Cougars.
Yeah, they're making the Wildcats work for everything.
Yeah, they're struggling to get inside looks here.
Kurt should have spun there to get a layup.
Carlson with the much larger Mitchell on him.
Yeah.
For Olhus, over to Kazemzak. Baseline drive, floater, no good.
Not a bad move though from Semzak. Finally got something inside.
Yeah, decent look for the Wildcats. Baczynski will have 2 shots. And a foul on number 22, Olhus. Fouled him on the drive.
Yep. That was a good drive though. I thought he might kick it out to Cooper Jackson for number 3, but he got right in there and got a foul.
Yeah, Baczynski had the really quick first step to get him right past 22, Olhus. And he makes the first.
Coming back into the game now for both teams. Number 1, Tyler Ernst. Going out, number 22, Kurt Olhus. Number 13, Cody Nielsen for Lakeville South coming in. Number 22, Shea Mitchell will have a seat.
Baczynski makes them both. South up to 40 points here in the first half.
Up 25 here on the Wildcats.
Really good offensive half by South. A chance in the corner. Skip to
Good kick.
Kazemzak.
And just a little bit off on that 3.
Wildcats just can't get anything to go. There's a lid on the hoop. And the ball kicked around. It'll be a jump ball.
Stay with the South Cougars. Maybe hope for a last shot here.
Less than a minute here to play. South will try to extend their lead with this possession. Jackson, 3-pointer, short.
Missed his first one, but gets his own rebound.
That was a tough 3-point attempt for
Yeah,
Jackson.
very tough.
Even with how well he's been shooting it.
Yeah. Probably the toughest one he's taken all game. Didn't really, maybe a little bit before a shot because he's feeling maybe a heat check.
Yeah. And at this point, you can heat check. He has been on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Wildcats trying to get a final second score. Carlson swings it across Hansen.
Good pass. Beautiful right there.
Good ball movement by the Wildcats. They need more of that.
A lot more of that in the second half.
Paczynski here all the way. No good. And a heave by Kazemzak. Can't quite
This is
get
a little
there.
bit short. Going into halftime, Lakeville South Cougars lead 40-17 over the Wildcats. Leading scorers for both teams. Number 5, Cooper Jackson with 16. And for the Wildcats is number 13, Kazemzak with 4.
And we'll see you after the half.
All right, folks, welcome back to the second half of this boys basketball game between the Eagan Wildcats and the Lakeville South Cougars. Lakeville South took the first half edge 40-17 over the Wildcats. See what we can do here in the second half. Here we go.
A chance with the ball here. Hanson up top. Tried to get Kurt Olhus on the back door. Deflected out of bounds by number 10, Malman.
Yeah, that was a pretty good cut there by Kurt.
Good job of the defense to stay with him, though. Deflect that pass.
There we go.
That's a good look there.
That's a good look.
Good start by the Wildcats.
Started shifted a little bit here in the second half for both teams. Actually, that's not true. Lakeville South the same.
Jackson thought about shooting that one.
He probably should have.
Malman baseline drive. Bo
Good move
ended
there.
up grabbing that loose ball.
That was a good move there by Bo. He's really strong. He's really athletic. He should get to the basket almost every time.
And that's the second foul on number 14, Hanson. First foul of the half. And Bailey makes the first. Long on the second one, though, rebounded by LaChance. And here come the Wildcats. Kurt Olhus kicks
Getting the
it
ball
out to
inside
Hanson.
way more here to start the second half, which is good.
Zemzak looking for some open cutters. Nothing yet. Here's O'Malley, runner.
That was a good drive, but just couldn't take on the big number 6'9", number 25, Riley Manahan on that one. Can't really get it over him.
And a blocking foul called on number 3, O'Malley. That'll be his 4th personal foul already.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those personal fouls there, kids. He's gonna have to come back out of the game for Lucas later. Wildcats' second foul of the half.
Cooper Jackson with the ball. Zemzak on defense inside to Malman. Tyler Malman here. And Bailey takes it in.
Can't
Tough
jump.
shot.
But good defense, way to recover though, but you can't jump on those pump fakes. You're gonna get torched if you do that.
LaChance dishes it to Caden Hanson.
And one there from Caden Hanson. That was a good pass.
Yeah, it's a good find by LaChance.
Also a good hard finisher by Hanson.
Wildcats starting with a little bit of fire in this first few minutes of the half. Number 22, Mitchell, will replace Tyler Malman. And Hanson converts the three-point play. Paczynski with the ball. Bo Bailey here.
Wow.
Nice pass to
That was
Malman.
beautiful. Wow.
Little
No look
no-looker.
underhand pass. Wow, that was good. That was really good. And one there from Malman, too. It's free throw.
And the Cougars will answer with a 3-point play of their own.
And a press put on by the Cougars here. Little man-to-man trap press.
Wildcats got fortunate there. Because Emzek will try a 3.
Missed it all on that one.
Bailey, some nice handles there. Kicks it to Mitchell. Corner 3. Short on that.
Big rebound, though. Yeah, he's huge.
Nice rebound by Riley Ballman. Using that size to his advantage. Zemzak will take it all the way.
That's
nice,
good move there from
nice
Zemzak.
left-handed layup around the big guy. And Paczynski double dribbled there.
Press is set up for both teams here to start the second half. A little bit more of a sense of urgency here from the Wildcats to start the second half.
Yeah, I've liked the Wildcats play so far in this half. A lot more energy than in the first half. Just need to get some stops on defense to go along with their offensive scoring.
Oh, yeah.
And Caden Hansen will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 22, Mitchell.
Team's second foul and Mitchell's second foul.
Hansen short on the first one.
Got to make free throws here.
But he hits the second. Cougars quick to get it in bounds.
Yeah, pushing it.
Paczynski on the wing. Kicks to Mitchell. Bailey in the corner uses the ball screen. Mitchell back in the corner.
Got to start looking for his shot, too. He's a very good player.
Bailey good at making the defenders jump. Just
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
get an open look. And Paczynski with another turnover here as he carried the ball.
Wildcats playing some pretty good defense here to start the half.
The chance. Bailey on him. Hansen hands it off to, oh, he'll try a 3, short. Good defense there by number 25, Malman, to get in his face. And Malman going to work on the chance.
That was a good spin.
Nice quick move by a big guy.
Yeah, that was a really good quick spin, but maybe a little bit tough an angle, though. He had to float it up from behind the basket.
Yeah. Big guy playing, showing some guard play there. And Malman short on that first one. Number 2, Reed Patterson, in for the Cougars for the first time tonight. And Riley can't make either free throw, and here come the Wildcats. Zemzak with the ball now. A chance up top. Hansen. Back to the chance, looking for some inside cutters, finds Leiter.
That was a good cut, but just couldn't get it over Shea.
Yeah, Mitchell with that length, got a tip on that ball, but Lucas
There
will
we
make
go.
that one. And a timeout here taken by the Wildcats.
That's pretty good, though. They're playing with a lot more energy. You can see diving all over that floor for the ball. 30-second timeout here called by the Eagan coach.
Yeah, much better offense early in the second half for the Wildcats. They just need to get some defensive stops, though.
Yeah, ramping up the defensive pressure, too, also leads to a lot more offense for the Wildcats.
Wildcats probably staying with their full court pressure.
Oh, yeah, I say so. They're down 19 with only 14 minutes left, which is plenty of time. They need to get something going here quick. Don't have all the time in the world.
Well, they won't put on a whole lot of pressure here right away.
Yeah.
Just trying to lock down on defense.
Got to sit.
Here's Patterson. Jackson now with the ball. Mitchell.
He's got to start looking for a shot.
Good defense so far by the Wildcats, staying with their mans.
Yep. Everyone's staying low, not letting him get any inside penetration at all.
The smaller Lucas on taller Shea. Good defense by him.
Beautiful cut. Wow.
And a nice vision by Mitchell to find the
That was a really good pass.
LaChance up top. A lot of perimeter ball movement here by Wildcats. Need to get some inside drives. And there's one by Olhuse. Kicks it out to LaChance. All the way in the corner for Hansen. But the momentum of LaChance carries him right into number 20 girl. That'll be a charge on LaChance.
Lakeville South obviously works on taking charges in practice. They had 4 on the night.
And that'll be only the second foul on 23 LaChance. 15 foul, however.
There's a travel there on Cooper Jackson. Trying to do a little bit too much there by himself. There's the pressure.
And a block called on number 20 girl as LaChance was going for the left-handed layup. He'll go to the line.
Mitchell flew in there for the block.
LaChance can't get the first one to fall, and number 3 Paczynski will replace Jackson. And number 24 Adler back into the game for Mitchell. LaChance converts the second free throw.
Wildcats down 20. Got to get something going. Got to make some shots.
And South will expend a timeout. Quick timeout here, 32nd.
First timeout taken in the game by South. That's pretty good pressure defense there from the Wildcats, not letting them get anything going inside.
Yeah, Wildcats need to keep that up. Need to score off of some turnovers, although South has not turned it over a whole bunch. Just a few travels and double dribbles here and there.
Yeah, haven't seen Jalen James at all in the second half, which is interesting because he's the best three-point shooter on the team. I'd play him here if I was the coach, but I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah, all Jalen James has to do is hit that first three.
And then
that
he
usually
can get
gets
going.
him going.
He can get going. He can get going quick, too. Same fives back in here for both teams after the timeout. Bo Bailey handling up top.
Adler with the ball, defended by Kazemzak. Good defense by him.
This is way better defense here in the second half. A lot of pressure.
But Bo Bailey gets by LaChance. And Caden Hansen will draw the charge. That'll be the second foul on number 21, Bailey.
Good charge taken there by LaChance.
Wildcats need to get something going.
Yeah, they got to make some shots. They're too far behind here to just settle down and set up plays. They got to make shots here quick.
Yeah, we only have over 11 minutes left to play. The chance, nice pump fake, pulls up,
It's a
gets
good
it to
move.
go. Really good move by LaChance on that pump fake. Get the defender to fly.
Oof.
Bailey almost got a dunk to go, but it'll be rebounded by number 20, Girl.
He got up there high, but just couldn't get it over 2 defenders.
Whenever the Wildcats score, the Cougars answer right back. They're keeping this lead in the 20s. And a foul on the floor. Number 3, Paczynski, that'll be his 2nd personal foul, 5th team foul. Number 1, Tyler Ernst back into the game for the Wildcats.
Coming out number 13, Ben Kazemzak for the Wildcats. Also back into the game, there's Jalen James, number 15. Coming out number 12, Lucas Leiter.
A little 4-on-5 here, but Paczynski was getting that steal, and he ends up with it.
That was good. That was really good by him. He went to help on the other side so he could get that steal.
Yeah, he hustled all the way across the court to get that steal. And Adler shuffled his feet.
It's a good call there by the refs. Took 3 steps before he even had dribbled the ball.
And number 3, O'Malley back into the game. First time this half. Little double team here by South. Broken by the Wildcats though.
Travel there.
And a lot of traveling here. Consecutive possessions.
Got to put the ball down on the floor before he can move.
Getting a little anxious on some drives. Lakeville South kind of taking their time here. They've got no rush.
Yeah, they're not in any rush. They're up 20.
Bailey's 3 no good, but it'll be a foul on the Wildcats. Good hustle by the Cougars, keeping this possession alive.
Number 10, number 5, number 25 all come back in for the Lakeville South Cougars, and number 55 for the Wildcats, and number 4, who are Aiden Schmidt and Jack Carlson.
And that was the 5th foul on Finn O'Malley, so that will end his night.
And his night pretty early, yep. 10 minutes still have to go in the second half. Ernst seeing his first time in the second half. It's a good pass.
Quick take by Jackson there. That'll be Wildcat ball. Just a little over 10 minutes left. And we got both Malmans into the game, some size for Lakeville South.
Yep. 6'6" and 6'9". It's a good move.
Nice move.
Beautiful and one there from Kurt.
Nice little crossover right in front of Jackson to get him the open lane. And that foul was on number 5, Jackson. That'll be his 2nd personal foul.
Team's 6th foul.
Yeah, both teams will be in the bonus with these next fouls. Oh, Hughes converts the 3-point play.
Wildcats got down to 17 here.
Wildcats starting to chip away at this lead. Finally got it down to 17, as you said. And Kurt Olhus will get called for the blocking foul.
Yeah, I agree with the ref there.
Yeah. Looked like
He wasn't set,
he
he just got in his way.
Yep. And here's 1-and-1 for Jackson.
This is the first one.
Carlson with the ball double teamed. Couldn't get it to a fellow teammate. Here come the Cougars, stolen by Ernst.
Good hands there by Ernst.
Here's James with the ball now. Olhus back to James. A lot of standing by the Wildcats.
Yeah, not enough movement here to score.
Will use a lot of dribbling up top.
Yeah, got to move.
Really good defense here by the Cougars. Hands deflecting a lot of passes. Good find by Ernst. But Schmidt cannot convert, but it'll stay Wildcat ball. Number 10, Jack Carlson, in for the Wildcats, first time in this game. And number 22, Mitchell, back into the game. Mitchell's is guarding a much smaller Hillesheim to start off.
Oh, Hillesheim seeing his first varsity time here.
Jalen trying to go work on the big guy. Good defense.
Gotta find a shot. Foul there. Reach in. That'll go on number 5, Cooper Jackson. That'll be his 3rd foul, 7th team foul. So it'll be 1-1 here. Hillesheim at the line, shooting 1-1. And the first one banks in from Hillesheim.
I don't think he was trying to do that.
Nope, definitely not.
Maybe some varsity jitters here as it's his first time into the game. And he calms down a little bit, just can't make the second. Mitchell with the ball, defended by James. Nice pick and roll there, kicks it to Jackson.
There's that Jackson again. Wow. Wow.
And he remains hot from the three-point line.
Was that 6? Yeah, 6 for 7.
He's cooking.
And Ernst on the drive, just gets tripped up there.
No foul though, it'll be Wildcat ball.
Yep. Ernst looking for a shot out top. Jalen still has only 1 field goal attempt in this game.
And here's Jalen James.
There we are. Yep.
Nice left-handed layup.
Just got to shoot more. Not too much, but just got to shoot more.
Here's Malman from deep. Not quite. And there'll be a foul on number 22, Mitchell, as he was trying to get the offensive rebound. Good box out by the much smaller number 10, Jack Hillesheim.
That'll be his 3rd foul, team's 8th foul. Back to the line is Hillesheim here to shoot 1-1.
Hillesheim's first free throw is good. Didn't need to bank it on that one.
Second one just a little bit off though from Hillesheim.
Daly with the ball for the Cougars. Nice ball screen by Riley Malman. Three just long for number 2, Patterson, but Jackson will try a 3, short on that.
Only his 2nd miss of the game.
Carlson will try a 3, short on that. And Ertz came down hard on that rebound.
Looks okay though.
And that foul was on number 2, Patterson. That'll only be his first foul, but the 9th team foul on the Cougars. Next foul for the Wildcats will put them in the double bonus.
Wildcats cutting in this lead a little bit at least.
No, it's 1-1, right? Just unfortunate our guy got pushed into it. You got to make a call. That's the hard part about it.
Ernst's first free throw is good.
Good shot there from Ernst.
Wildcats need a little sense of urgency here, just under 8 minutes to play. Cougars still have a hefty lead. 14, 17.
Full court pressure here.
Carlson on defense. Pressure defense here. Malman will try a three.
Whoa.
Not sure if that's the shot the Cougars were looking for.
Nope, that's probably the extent of his range.
And Malman will be replaced by 20 Girl. Number 23, the Chance, back into the game for the Wildcats.
And here's the pressure from Lakeville South.
Jalen James will bring up the ball for the Wildcats. Ball screen set by Hansen. This time to James. There's the three-pointer.
There it is. Yep.
Connects.
That's
Hopefully
what I
that'll
like
get
to
him
see.
going. Cuts the lead down to just 11. Wildcats with the momentum here, and the Cougars will call timeout. Try to calm things down.
That's what I like to see there from Jalen, getting that open three, making it. You know, that might get him going a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of momentum on the Wildcats side right now. They've cut it down to 11 with 6:40 left to go.
This will be a full timeout taken by the Cougars. Really need to talk some stuff over, as the Wildcats just are rolling as of now.
Honestly, the Wildcats try to keep doing what they're doing because they're making shots now. If they can keep playing good D, keeping them off the glass, they're going to have a chance at the end.
Yeah. Both teams are in foul trouble, though, both in the double bonus. Almost in the double bonus.
Still a good amount of time left, though, for the Wildcats to come back.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the fans here are hungry for a win.
Oh, yeah.
Wildcats haven't had a home win in a while. Just came off a win
Couple
against
months.
Rosemount on the road, hoping to extend their winning streak to 2 with a win right here.
Oh, yeah. Cooper Jackson still handling it well, pretty well for Lakeville South. Looks like the Wildcats are in the zone now.
Yeah. Just
Interesting.
Got to know where Cooper Jackson is.
At all times. Can't lose him ever. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Deep mid-range, nice shot.
Got it in the middle of the zone, and he's a pretty good shooter from there, so I'd say keep shooting that one.
James lost it. He was trying to shoot it. Good defense by the Cougars.
Now they're matching up again. Got out of that zone right away.
Shea will try another outside shot.
Yep.
Gets that to go.
Now he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Mitchell heating up a little bit here. He's up to 7 points.
That is not good for the Wildcats.
It's hard to defend him with how tall he is. He really holds that shot high.
And he jumps like KD when he shoots his jumper.
And a tough shot there by the Chance. Little fade away from the elbow.
Got to go.
Wildcats need some of those shots to go down. Need a little bit of luck if they're going to get back into this game. Mitchell will try another one. Short on that
one.
Here's
Fading away a little bit.
a fast break by the Wildcats. Risky pass there by Ernst, just tipped out of bounds by Jackson. And number 22, Olhus, will replace James.
Got to get the ball to the shooters here.
Here's Hillersheim still playing well in this game. He's had a lot of playing time. Hansen inside drive.
Good drive. A little bit of a forced shot, though, by Hansen.
Yeah, really tough shot there as the defender was right on his hip.
Good pick there by Cam.
Baczynski will inbound it to Jackson. High ball screen set by Bo Bailey.
A lot of pressure from the Wildcats.
Bailey showing off some of the handles there.
Yeah, he's got a tight handle.
Loose ball. Wildcats end up with it. Need to score off some of these turnovers.
Got to get a score here. Only 4:20 left.
Getting down to crunch time.
Good steal, though.
Yeah, forced pass there by 23 with a chance. And the Cougars.
Good
will
take
go
there by
along.
Bo.
Cougars quick getting it up the floor on that last possession. They'll be rewarded with 2 free throw attempts. Bailey at the line. Bailey's first is good. Second one's good.
Making free throws here. Crunch time's a big thing here for both teams, especially for Lakeville South trying to hold the lead.
Yep. Here's Kazemzak on the wing.
Got to get
Hansen.
something going to the basket right
Fake
now.
handoff by Hansen.
That was a good move.
He got fouled to go to the line. Nice fake handoff. Get past his defender. That'll be the 4th foul on number 22, Mitchell. If he fouls out, Lakeville South will lose a lot of their length and
Yeah.
defense.
And athletic ability as
Yeah, that
well.
could be good for the Wildcats. Need to get him that last foul. As Hansen makes the first. Rebounded by Mitchell. Bo with the ball. Fouled on the floor by number 23 with a chance. He'll shoot 1 and 1.
That's the 3rd foul there in Campbell Chance. 9th team foul, so just 1 and 1 here.
Bailey's first free throw connects.
3 in a row there from Bailey. Big free throws, too.
Long on the second one, rebounded by Olhus. Here come the Wildcats. Wildcats desperate for a basket. James up top. Hansen try a 3.
Just off on that one.
Bailey handoff to Mitchell. He'll
There
get a
it is.
slam. First dunk we've seen all night. Really nice pass by Bailey. That'll put Mitchell up to 9 points with that dunk. Really deflating for the Wildcats there. Poor transition defense leads to a slam by 22
Yeah,
Mitchell.
that was good. That was a really good pass from Bailey to Mitchell. Now you can see his athletic ability.
And I swear James double dribbled there, but
Yeah.
no ref saw it.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but I don't know.
Still an empty possession for the Wildcats. Looking pretty bleak at this point. Less than 3 minutes to play. Chance inside drive kicks to Olhus for the 3. And Wildcats just cannot get anything to fall.
Wow.
Mitchell, really nice crossover. Back rim, though. Olhus gets that one to go.
They've cut the lead down there to 15.
Yeah, a little sliver of hope for the Wildcats with that last three.
2:30 left to go in this game. They're really going to have to get a lot of turnovers there and score off them if they're going to want to win this game, though.
And they need to make some more outside shots. Without that last three Ole Hughes made, they have just been struggling from the three-point line. It's been a terrible night for them.
Yeah. Haven't made a lot of threes. Not a lot of shots going down for the Wildcats. They're going to have to get something going here late because Lakeville South can obviously make free throws. They can make shots. They can break the press. I mean, you just got to dig down and just get some stuff going right now.
And both teams will be in the double bonus. Need to make free throws down the stretch for either team.
Yeah, for Lakeville South, honestly, if they can just hold the ball up top and make free throws, I think they're going to win this game. The Wildcats can get some steals, turn them over, make a lot of threes, make some layups. If they get fouled, they got to make their free throws. You know, it can go either way at this point, but the Wildcats got to turn it around right now.
And the pressure defense from the Wildcats
Has got to be.
Yeah, it usually gets their defenders out of place.
Yeah.
And Lakeville South Cougars have been really good in transition offense.
Yeah, especially on that last dunk there by Mitchell from the pass from Bo Bailey. Got it right down the middle, easy drop off for a dunk.
Baczynski double team passes it to Mitchell.
Up to Bailey.
Bailey will
Takes
try a corner three.
That's a pretty quick shot. And
Good hustle by Mitchell there, showing that athleticism once again, jumping over his defender for the putback.
and travel there.
Kazemzak getting a little anxious with that drive. Not looking good for the Wildcats, only 2 minutes remaining.
It's a good save and pass.
And Riley Mallman will try a shot.
Blocked there by Ernst.
Jackson tried to save that ball. Fell out of bounds trying to maintain his balance. Number 14, Hansen back into the game here. For number 1, Ernst. Well, Hughes tries a prayer, no good.
Wow.
Shea in transition.
Wow. Showing his athleticism now.
Yeah, really tough finish there.
Slow start to the game for him, but now at the end of the game, he was picking it up to win the Cougars this game.
Yeah, he only had 2 points in the first half, but he's up to 13 points as of now.
Free throw is good after bouncing around about 8 times.
Wildcats down by 20. LaChance will try to cut into it a little bit. Tipped out of bounds by Mitchell.
Timeout here taken by the Wildcats. 1:42 left to go in this game. Down by 20, Wildcats, you know, you got to have hope. You got to make shots.
Got to keep playing hard even
Yeah.
though it looks like you're going to lose. Just finish out the game strong.
You got to finish out the game. Their chance to win right now. Make a lot of threes, really, in my mind. Lakeville South, just hang on to the ball. Don't really have to do anything spectacular. So,
Yeah, time is on Lakeville South side. That's
Yeah.
for sure. They have no need to rush on either end.
that's really all I have to say, to be honest. Wildcats got to pressure the ball at all times, though. Don't get the first steal. Might be time to start fouling. But yeah, not a lot of time left in this game. Both teams are in the double bonus as well. And the Wildcats are out of timeouts.
And we haven't really seen a whole lot from Jackson lately, but he has had a splendid game. He has 21 points, leading scorer in tonight's game. Lethal.
Yeah, 6
From
threes from the outside. Started off the game 4 for 4. No, sorry, 5 for 5. Missed a couple here and there, but still has 21 points on the night, leading the Cougars to this, what looks like is going to be a victory.
Well, Hughes will try a 3 from the corner.
Yep, there it is. Got to make a lot of them, though.
Wildcats not giving up.
That's a good start. Have to make a ton. You cannot let that happen. Can't let this happen.
And Hansen had a little too much contact there on Bailey, trying to go for the steal. Bailey
Can't
will
let them
shoot
break the press that easily.
And that will be Hansen's 5th foul, which will end his night. Number 1, Tyler Ernst, will come in for him. And number 20, Girl. And 24, Adler, are ready to check in after the free throws.
First one's good there from Bo Bailey.
And along with those two, number 13, Nielsen, will also be waiting. And number 2, Patterson, comes back into the game. Really nice night from Jackson. I will take a seat. End the night for him.
Also a good second half there from Mitchell as he will also take a seat for the Cougars.
A chance with the rebound. Ernst will try a 3 right on that one. Rebounded by James, gets it to go. Nice energy here from the Cats late in this game.
Wow.
Girl converts that nice pass from Bailey.
Bailey's got to have 10 assists at this point.
Yeah, he has had a passing clinic tonight. Ernst will try another 3. Long on that one. And the loose ball foul, trying to get that rebound. It'll be called on number 20, Girl, for the Lakeville South Cougars. And Ernst will shoot 2. Makes the first. And number 11, Dylan Doty, into the game for the first time tonight. Under a minute left to play.
Cougars look like bringing in the bench a little bit.
Ernst is 2 for 2 at the line. An extra step there results in a turnover for the Cougars. Wildcat ball.
Yeah, Wildcats looking for some 3s here right now. Sounds like will take that one.
Deep one.
And no.
Zimzak inside drive. Fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2.
Double bonus here for the Wildcats.
And this will be a nice, hard-fought win for the Cougars.
Yeah. Good game from their team. Played pretty well tonight. They got boards. They got 3s to go down, especially Cooper Jackson there.
Has some really nice outside shooting, but also their passing was phenomenal
Passing by
tonight.
Bo Bailey was very good. Found a lot of easy looks under the basket for his teammates. Had to have a double-double in this game. Shea Mitchell also had a very nice second half for them. After only scoring 2 in the first half, got himself going with that big dunk right there. And, you know.
And the Wildcats look like they might get back into the game. They cut the lead down to 13 at one point.
Yep.
Just couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, every time they scored, Lakeville South seemed to score as well, so they just couldn't cut it all the way down. But, you know, pretty hard-fought game here for the Wildcats as well. Tough loss.
Trying to bounce back next week as the regular season begins to wind up.
And then they will go into playoffs.
And both teams will try to make a run there. Each are in separate sections. And number 23, Schultz, into the game for the first time. James will try a deep 3. Long on that one, rebounded by Kazemzak. Nice inside take by him, couldn't make it though. And the Lakeville South Cougars will just hang on here and glide right to a win.
Yep, at the end of the game, score 73-56, Cougars over the Wildcats. Hard-fought game from both teams. Cougars come out on top. looks like we will see you next time.
And good night.